Hey y'all, what's up? It's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I deadass almost just forgot my name and my intro. It's fine. I'm still gonna roll with it because I don't feel like refilming because I'm so excited to open this. So, here's the thing. This is part 2 of my mystery mail series. If you did not catch part 1, I will link it in a card right here for you as well as in the description. And I have created a playlist. So what mystery mail is a video series. It is a video series where I reached out to some shop owners that I don't normally showcase on my channel. So these are shops that I don't PR for or that you don't typically see in a haul video from me for whatever reason. I reached out to them and I basically pitched them this idea of a mystery box kind of, and I was like, hey, if I send you, $25 to $30, will you fill a mailer with whatever you think I would like? Don't tell me what it is, don't tell me any clues, and then just ship it to me and I'm gonna open it on camera and then you will see my genuine reactions to whatever you sent me, and I'm gonna do a challenge spread with it. So last week I did feature Peach Palm, which was absolutely amazing. It turned out so beautiful. I'm going to show it to you really quick. This is what the spread looked like. It is gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with the colors. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The foiling is amazing. And in this video, I challenged myself to not use character stickers so that way it would really stand, or the arts from this kit would stand on its own. So that was that challenge, and I'm excited to see what is inside of this package. So without further ado, let's rip open this package. Alrighty, I first of all love this little like sticker. I love the outside packaging details whenever shops send it, like when they write like, oh, this package is for Kristen, or like happy mail inside, like, or do not bend, like, oh, so cute. We love that. So I'm really excited about this right now. I do want to preface this video by saying the owner of Jax and Pepper, Lena, did not let me pay for this. She wanted to send it to me, so I didn't pay for this. However, my opinions as always are 110% my own, and I will remain honest as always. Hopefully I don't shriek like I did last week because that was embarrassing. So let's open it. So satisfying. Oh my gosh, I love those. Okay, so she says, hi Kristen, this is so fun. My challenge is no characters. Oh, okay. I was so looking forward to using characters this week. Because after not using characters last week, I was like, ah! But okay, so no characters, good luck, and thank you, love, Lena. Oh my gosh, wait, Lena, these sticky notes are cute. I kind of want that. Wow, this is stunning. Okay, ooh, okay. This kit is called Watercolor. Oh wait, there was more. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm breathing really heavy because I'm really excited. So Jax and Pepper, this is my first Jax and Pepper order ever. I have never gotten a kit from Jax and Pepper. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I've gotten one kit from Jax and Pepper. It was like a beachy one. I think I used it like way a long time ago, like in the beginning of my channel. But Jessica, or I call her Heffa, from Letters to Apollo, she like was destashing a bunch of kits and she let me take a couple whenever we were first hanging out. So I had a Jax and Pepper kit from them, but I live vicariously through literally everybody that posts these gorgeous Jax and Pepper spreads. So I'm so excited right now. Okay, this is beautiful. This color palette is exactly what I look for in my dreams. Like, oh, I love a soft pastel kit, first of all, period, but I also love like the really beautiful foil details. That's kind of my thing. Like, that's why I love Saucy Sticker Co., Letters to Apollo, Sadie Stickers. That's why I love their kits so much, is because they have that good eye for a beautiful foil moment, and this does not disappoint. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm like obsessed with this right now. All right, here we go. So full box page that you've been staring at for the longest, because I've been staring at it for the longest. It is rose gold foiled. This paper is premium matte, but it's like, it's not the thick premium matte. This is actually like a really nice premium matte. I wouldn't say it's the same as like Alicia of Sadie Stickers or Letters to Apollo, because it doesn't feel like it's like it is as dusty. Do y'all know what I mean? I'm not like dusty like shade, but like dusty like whenever it cuts, it kind of like creates a lot of like excess paper. Or maybe she just like buffs it out really good, but it's really pretty. I love this weekly tracker. The font is super, oh yeah, no, those are right. I thought it was misspelled. I was like, but no, those are beautiful. We have some bow headers down here. Ooh, okay. Date covers, you have some long flags. I love that. That's actually really cool. I've never seen that being used like that. Then you have the double strip of washi, and this light, or this is not light blue, this dark blue is foiled, has like speckles on it, super pretty. And then I've never seen flags like this before in a kit, but those are really cute. Lazy day, day off, and a bow. Then you have your word headers. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So you have strips of washi here, and then you also have the bow headers, but you also get word headers. That's cool. I know a lot of people really like the word headers. I'm not one of those people, but okay. Get a lot of boxes. I like how she separates the boxes with these headers. That's actually really, really cute. And she has like the little dainty swirl like scripts. Those are really pretty. Tons of quarter boxes down here. Ooh, this is pretty too. We have icons. I low-key wish this was foiled. Like if all of this is already foiled, it'd be bomb if that was foiled too, because you're using the same sheet of foil anyways, you know what I'm saying? That'd be bomb. Checklists. These are cute. I don't normally use checklists, but those are adorable. Some flags. I love this like watercolor swatch. Those are gorgeous. The whole kit's a watercolor swatch, you dumb idiot. Little things, but these are cute. Look at these. These are adorable. I actually really, really like that. And then, ooh, these are watercolor swatches. Are these on, what paper is this? It's on transparent paper, y'all. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. Then she gave me these scripts. Oh my gosh, these are really pretty. I like this font a lot, but they're kind of big. Foiled script sticker sampler. These are kind of big. I don't know where, these would look good over some of these. Yeah. Like these would look really nice over these swatches, because they're like really good sizing for that, but otherwise these are huge. I don't know how I would use these because they're really big, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to use it. And then she gave me the bow headers, which I believe are probably an add-on in her kit, but I will address that in the voiceover, of course. And then semi-transparent dots in neutral. Oh my god, I love transparent dots. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, it's my skin tone. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are really cute. I love these. I like that you can use these kind of anywhere. I feel like the transparent whole trend right now is so in and so popular, but I've seen them a lot in like bullet journals before it took off in decorative planning, and I see them use it for like creating checklists or to highlight certain dates. So I really like these. These are definitely going to be used probably more in my teacher planner than anything, but I'm really hype about it. These are gonna look so cute together. Lena, thank you so much. This is so generous of you, and I'm just like over the moon excited to use this gorgeous, stunningly beautiful, legendary, iconic, and just thank you. I'm really excited right now, because I think if I saw this in your shop, I probably wouldn't purchase it myself, but having it, I'm actually stoked right now. So without further ado, we are going to hop into it. You're going to take over from voiceover Kristen, and I'm going to answer some questions from you guys while I finish a memory spread using my mystery mail and my no character challenge from Lena. So if you're interested in seeing how that spread turns out, definitely stay tuned. What's up, putas? It's your girl, voiceover Kristen, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally cracking myself up with the way that I have set up my voiceover right now. I'm laying down in bed. My voiceover mic is sitting on my flat, bare-ass chest. It's not bare. I'm wearing a shirt and a blanket. I shouldn't have said that, but I am definitely flat-chested, so there's that. And yeah, I'm just laying down with my laptop propped up. I'm in ultimate lazy mode. It's been storming all week, so I'm kind of in that mood where it's like, if Mother Nature can't even get her shit together, then why should I? You know what I mean? Let me know if you agree, yes or no. Anyways, I always like to start out these videos, the mystery mail, with a little bit of thanks to the lovely shop owners who always help me make these videos come to life. So Lena, I know I said it a bunch of times in the beginning, thank you so much. I am literally so in love with the way this kit turned out. I honestly am considering immediately going back and repurchasing it so I can hoard this kit for a second time, but girl, I'm so excited about it. I'm thankful. Thank you. I'm hype. I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Jax and Pepper as a shop. Like I said earlier in the video, this was my first time ever getting like an actual order from Jax and Pepper, aside from that D-stash moment with Jessica from Letters to Apollo. But here's the thing. This kit is called Watercolor. It is a foiled kit, and on Jax and Pepper's website, she has a Shopify, so do jacksandpepper.com. You can pick up this kit either with the header add-on as well as a deco sheet add-on. I know a ton of you are deco users. I am not one of those ladies, but the deco sheet add-on is actually those watercolor swatches on semi-transparent paper. So if you're really into those, I think those are really pretty, and the colors are honestly super usable. So I really like the way that I ended up pulling them into the week. So you definitely can add those onto the kit if you're interested in that. One thing I do really love about Jax and Pepper kits, as I went onto her website, you can actually choose which foil color you want. So I'm actually really glad that she sent me in rose gold, because I'm actually like low-key having a rose gold moment. I feel like for the past couple months I've been in love and obsessed with hollow, but for some reason rose gold is really hitting me. Like I love most colors with rose gold, and I think they look so beautiful, and especially her rose gold has like a pinkier tone, so it's not as copper based, which really just brings out the cooler tones in the kit, even though it's all cool tones, you dumbass Kristen. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Anyways, but I really do love the rose gold. But if you are more of like a gold or silver person, you can always choose which foil color you would like. She unfortunately did not offer hollow for this kit. I don't know if she offers hollow like at all in her shop, but that's besides the point. Anyways, if you're interested in, shopping with Jax and Pepper, I would definitely recommend it to you guys. Her processing times are super low. I think right now, as I'm filming this, which is July 20th, right? No, 21st. Her current processing times are like 1 to 2 weeks. So that's a super fast turnaround, and her kits are really beautiful. And if you look on her website under her about, she puts this like a really funny quote where she's like, I really wanted to keep track of like pretty functional planning and to keep her like on track with work, but she didn't want to kill her grown-up vibe whenever she would pull out her planner in front of her colleagues. And if that ain't me, honey, whenever I'm like at work in front of all my coworkers and they're like, oh my god, what teacher planner do you use? Like, how do you keep track of all of that? Like, do you have a planner? I'm just like, planner? Like, I don't know what that is. Like, because I am not about to pull out my heavy ass 7x9 spiral planner with a colored fucking coil and just unleash all that is the planning community on them. One, because I don't want them to find my YouTube channel, and then two, because I don't want to have to justify how much money I actually spend on a week-to-week basis just to make my planner look as beautiful as it does. I don't want to really fuck with that vibe. Like, I would be sitting in a room full of women and men and non-binaries, of course, who literally try to shame me for going to Panera Bread and spending like $13 on a U-Pick 2. But you know what, honey? If I want to spend $6.75 on a broccoli and cheddar cup of soup, then I'm going to do that because it comes with bread as a side, and I feel like that just amps up my other half of a sandwich that I also paid $6.75 for. And I feel like it makes it worth it. Okay, Deborah? And that's how I feel. Moving on. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to hit me up with some questions, and you words, and you did not disappoint. So I'm going to pull up these questions because I took a screenshot of them. Did I only take one screenshot? Oh, okay. No, I found it. Okay. So let's dive into these questions. Hopefully I can answer as many of them as I can. So Shanice of Planners and Tacos asked me, what is my favorite movie of all time? And that is so hard. I feel like The first movie that comes to my head is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I love that movie. I could watch it literally any time of the day. It's my favorite in the franchise. It's my favorite book. It's my favorite movie. It's just everything that I would ever want in the world in a movie, except for like, you know, like not the evil parts, and not where Dumbledore dies. But anyways, moving on. I love that movie. It's like the first one that comes to my head, but I also really love, I'm trying to think, like, I love Star Trek Into the Darkness. That's one of my favorite movies too. I talked about it last week where I love the Planet of the Apes movies, but I don't think it would be one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, definitely it's up there. It's at the very top, you know what I mean? Let me think. As far as like rom-coms, I love me a good Clueless moment. I could watch Clueless like all the time. I love that movie. I think it's so good. But also The Princess Diaries is another good rom-com. Like, I love me some Anne Hathaway. She's iconic. I love her. I want to be her. I love Anne Hathaway. She's amazing. Micaiah's mama says, have you had any shop hate on you since spilling the tea? Not to my face, bro. I don't know. I feel like the answer is no, but I'm sure the answer is yes. Like, I don't think a lot of shop owners are confrontational with other people solely because their image is their brand. And so I get that. I'm sure I rubbed people the wrong way. I always do, like, whatever. It comes with the territory of being outwardly honest and not sugarcoating stuff. So I know that. Also, in all of my videos, I tend to exaggerate. Not exaggerate, that's a bad word. I choose specific ways to say things. Like, I could very easily say, oh, you know, this wasn't cut very well. Or I could say, wow, this cut line reminds me of, you know, fucking Pangea breaking away from the world with the cut line so fucked up. It's plate tectonics. Like, I make the conscious decision to take it to the extreme because that's what I would do in a normal conversation. And so when I'm talking to myself for 45 minutes at a time, you know, it's the same thing. So I'm sure I have gotten, you know, blacklisted to some sorts with another shop, but also I don't think anybody cares about my opinion that much to like actually blacklist me. You know what I mean? I don't think so. So I'm gonna say no, because I actually had a couple shops who I did talk about in that video that reached out to me and they were like, ha ha ha, that was so funny. And I'm like, isn't it? Like, I thought so too. So I don't think so. Vicky Soto asked me, what is your favorite clothing store? Okay, so for work clothes, which is mainly what I purchase now, I love, what is it called? Ann Taylor or The Loft. I love those two stores. I think they have like really great high quality products, and then I only shop from the outlets, so I get them at a discount. So it's totally worth it for me. Those are my favorite places to buy school clothes, but to buy like actual going out clothes, I honestly just live in Adidas leggings or like Aerie leggings. They're so comfy. Like, that's pretty much my go-to. I also am really big on graphic tees right now. So if anybody knows of a cute, like feminist, environmentally friendly type of graphic tee shop, hit me up. Always trying to find a cute tee that's like all about saving the planet. That's like number one on my shopping list. So let me know. Plans with Emily asks, what's your favorite show to binge watch right now? Currently, I am rewatching New Girl. I love New Girl. I started watching it when my boyfriend and I first started dating to have something to talk to him about because he loved the show so much. I know, I'm so sweet. And so, yeah, I like watched it, but really I was just trying to, you know, get a little something. That's gross. My mom's friends watch this. I'm sorry, ladies. Please don't tell my mother that I'm a slut. Anyways, so yeah. New Girl right now. I also really love Queen of the South. It's one of my favorite shows to watch of all time. It is based off of a telenovela, so it's like always really entertaining. Every episode has something that's like, oh shit. So that's like a really good time. I would definitely recommend New Girl or Queen of the South. Both are on Netflix. Chandler of Chan Plans said, why did you decide to go into teaching? I don't know. I always have like a really hard time explaining this because when it comes to things I'm passionate about, it's hard to be eloquent, right? So like I really thought that my whole life was going to be put into sports and sports marketing, sports administration. That's what I went to school for. That's what I had been doing all through college and all my internships, and I thought that's where I wanted to be. But unfortunately, the climate of that specific like job category just wasn't healthy for my mindset, and it wasn't where I wanted to be. I didn't feel respected. So I took up substituting part-time because it was good cash, and it was just easy money, flexible schedules. But I ended up building like really, really amazing connections with the kids that I would substitute for, and I loved being in the classroom, being able to help these kids with something so small or even something so big, like just being able to be there for them. It made me realize that I do have like a real passion for helping kids and helping them realize their worth early on, so that way they don't have to go through the struggles that so many of us, too many of us, had to go through, you know, as teenagers or in our early adulthood. And if I can make a difference in one kid's life, then that's enough for me, you know. So I think ultimately I had this one very specific interaction that I really can't go into detail about for privacy reasons, but I had a very specific interaction with a scholar, and at the end of the day, I like walked to my car and I was just crying, and I was crying because I had never felt more in touch with where I wanted to be in my life than I did in that very moment. And for my whole life, I thought that I had everything together and that I had this whole plan and this whole map to follow. And I didn't realize until that very moment that I had thought about my life all wrong up until then. So it was just a really great moment, and I'm always going to carry that with me forever. That's a really great question. Thank you. I'm literally crying in the club. Simply Lovely Plans asks, is there a character sticker that doesn't exist but you wish did? Ooh, that's kind of like deep. I'm gonna have to think back on that. If I could get a character sticker that has like thick ass eyebrows and like a mean mug, that's what I want, because that's me every hour of the day. Like I could use that to mark everything. Like getting coffee, mean mug with thick eyebrows. Like date night, mean mug and thick eyebrows. Boyfriend didn't get me an icy, mean mug and thick eyebrows. You know, it's a good time. It's very universal. Stephanie of Mama Panda asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Married! At a wedding! As a bride! I was yelling because my boyfriend is in the other room, so... No, but deadass, in 5 years, I see myself hopefully starting, you know, guidance counseling, making an impact in the world. I ideally would love to like work part-time for a nonprofit or something that helps like the environment and sustainability of our planet. I would love to do that. And that's something I really want to work towards and make more time for, is like advocacy and just being an ally to our Mother Earth, and things like that. So great question. I also see myself being another dog mom, also possibly with a little mini Rugrat version of myself. So let me know. Only if my boyfriend's trying to wipe my ass though. I don't know. Kenna.plans asked, what are some shops that you think are underrated, or are any overrated? I feel like there's a lot of underrated shops. Like all of these small businesses really do be grinding on their own, bro. I don't know about overrated. I feel like if a shop is overrated, I don't really shop with them, so I wouldn't really know. But as far as underrated, I don't know. I feel like that's all based off of what you think. I personally feel like cloth and paper is overrated because that's not my style of planning. But if that were my style of planning, like I'd be all over that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of subjective as to what you think is overrated and underrated. I feel like shops like Jax and Pepper, like this kit is absolutely stunning. The kit format is beautiful, and but it's, you know, I feel like it didn't get the credit it deserved. So I guess like Jax and Pepper would be underrated. Canadian shops, those are underrated. If you guys are from the States and you're just starting out planning and you're trying to save a couple dimes, Canadian shops, my man, the conversion really helps you out and you save a little bit of coin, but you still get a good product and you're still supporting a small business. So think about stuff like that, I guess. That's a really hard question. I don't really know how to answer it, and I'm sorry, I'm not qualified. Let me see. Francesca of Planner Bell XO asked me, if you were to host a dinner party post-COVID, as in 2024, which planner babes would you like to invite, distance not being a factor, and what would you cook? I have made so many incredible friends through this community, so that's like really hard, but I would cook either chipotle bowls or shrimp Alfredo, because those are the two things that I can cook with confidence and not fear poisoning anybody. So, oh, and chicken pot pie, but I don't really like chicken pot pie, so I'm gonna go with my first two. And I would definitely want to invite Jessica La Jefa from Letters to Apollo, my queen. I miss her so much, so I need to see her. I would love to finally be able to meet Ilza of Ilza Planned It. I feel like she was my first planner friend in the community, so I would love to be able to have her over for dinner. Of course, my planner mama, Viv of Viv Loves to Plan. I need her in my life immediately. I would also love to meet my sister, so that'd be great. I would love to meet Delilah, Chandler of Chan Plans. These are all really great people. I would love to have Helen over, if she would love to come over. I don't know if that's type of her environment, because I know she doesn't like to be super extroverted, but I would love to have any bitch over. Honestly, my apartment's small. We only have 3 bar stools and 2 dining chairs, but we'll make it work, okay? Like, if we could play beer pong in this living room, we can host a dinner party. It's fine. We'll make it work. Good question. Plan.A.T says, would you rather always winter or always summer? Always summer. I personally love summertime. I just love being able to go out wearing shorts all the time, being a hot bitch in a crop top. That's my vibe. I don't do well in the winter. I complain whenever it gets under like 70 degrees. I'm like, what is this? Like fucking Colorado? Like, absolutely not. I'm definitely a Southern Belle through and through. I need the heat. Teach high school or teach preschool, high school every day of my life. I do not fuck with toddlers. I will never fuck with toddlers. Literally anytime I'm walking my dog in the apartment and I hear a little kid like in somebody else's apartment like crying or like running around and doing that like giggle laugh, I make the nastiest face, because I can't even imagine that type of life. I don't fuck with toddlers at all whatsoever. They're so gross. But so I love if you have a toddler though. That's so good for you. She also asked me, how are you preparing to teach a new grade, thing that you were most excited about? Honestly, if I was not in quarantine right now, I would be preparing out the ass by prepping my library. I mean, I am prepping my library, but just prepping library, prepping the first 9 weeks of lessons, and going over the general curriculum. And then I would start reaching out to team members who I do already know and start trying to build that rapport and making sure that our lessons are unified for at least the first couple of weeks as we lay down that base. But right now with the quarantine, it's so difficult to do that since everything is changing literally every day. And so I started doing the base, like trying to create an online platform and website for parents, creating like an easy form of communication. So whether that be through Remind or a classroom Google site, whatever that is, I'm trying to just streamline it for parents, because I'm really hoping that my school is going to just be extremely sensible and go completely online for the first 6 weeks. And if that happens, I don't want my parents to struggle to have communication with me, because with first graders, they're not really going to know how to navigate the computers and the websites by themselves. So it will be very dependent on the parents. So I'm just trying to streamline all of that and making sure that all of the technology side is very easy to understand and navigate through, and then working the curriculum into it as I go, because the curriculum will change. Whether you want it to or not, it's going to change. It will have to be adapted in some sort of way. And yeah, so that's kind of a lot that I put on my teacher mode, and so my voice changed. And so anyways, yes, good questions though. Thank you. I think we have a few more because we only have like a little bit of time left. Pen, Paper, and Plants ask, what's your guilty pleasure? Currently, it is watermelon with like tahini. It's so fucking good. I could eat like 8 pounds of watermelon a day. It's so bad. Another guilty pleasure, like I only think of guilty pleasures as food. Is that a healthy mindset? I don't know. But another guilty pleasure is plantain chips. I really love plantain chips. Sweet potato chips, so fucking good. Anything sweet potato, I'm like so down for. But a guilty pleasure like TV, The Jersey Shore. I really like watching the Jersey Shore. My boyfriend thinks it's ridiculous, and so do I, but I love watching it. It brings me joy. Any other guilty pleasures? No, that's all I can think of. Mostly I think of food when I think of guilty pleasures, so there's that. Lovely Lisa Plans says, before quarantine, you can only pick one restaurant in Houston, no fast food. Oh, that's so hard because Houston has so many good restaurants. Y'all have no clue. Houston is like the best place for food. That is like extremely difficult. Only one Houston restaurant. Fuck. That's so hard. That's so hard. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that because I literally can't do that to my own city. I cannot betray my city this way. They would never ask me to do that. They still don't even ask me to wear a mask. They're not gonna ask me to choose only one restaurant. Come on, Lisa. And by the way, in Houston it is mandated that we wear masks now, but nobody enforces it, which is super annoying, but that's a talk for another day. Okay. Planner Anna 93 or Planner Anna 93. I'm not sure which one you go by, sister, and I'm sorry that I mispronounced it one way or the other. If you had to eat one food every day for a year, what would it be? It would easily be watermelon or mango. Any type of fruit that's not a kiwi, because kiwis have like hair on it and I don't fuck with that. That like really freaks me out. I've never had a kiwi in my life. I can't tell you if they're good or bad, but I can tell you that they're hairy and that's enough for me not to put it in my mouth. So, and I apply that logic across the board in my life. Not that you were asking or anything. That's terrible, Kristen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This video is not for children. Yeah, so anything like fruit based, I would have to say. I could honestly eat apples every day of my life. I could eat watermelon every day of my life. Lilac Luna Plans. Oh, hi Trina. Asked, are you a cake person or a pie person? I am definitely a cake person. I love cake. My favorite is tres leches, obviously, because I want to be Latina so bad. But yeah, tres leches is definitely my favorite type of cake. Close second would have to be like a lemon cake or a carrot cake. Super, super delicious. Anytime I get a cupcake though, I don't know what it is, but my heart always says red velvet cupcake no matter what. I don't care how many times my boyfriend tells me that it's just food coloring. I will deny it until the end of my dying breath, you know, like whatever. But that was all the questions. Thank y'all so much for sending those questions in. I am in love with this series. I'm having so much fun filming them and getting all these packages in. I just got one other mystery mail for part 3 that just came in today. So I'm super, super, super excited to film that one. I think you guys are going to be obsessed with the shop. I'm really, really excited to see what's inside that bag. I'm honestly just super hyped for it, and I'm ready, and I'm just, I want to rip open every single package that I get from the Mystery Mail series the second I get it, but I'm like, no bitch, you have to sit down, you have to film, you have to put it on the camera for the series, like, but let me know which shops that you would love to see in the Mystery Mail series next. Leave a comment down below, and I am apparently going to host a giveaway very, very soon, so definitely be sure to follow me over on my Instagram, which is @planningkalo, and send me a couple DMs, y'all. I love talking to you and I have nothing better to do, so peace out. I'll catch you on the flippity flip.